Hi, Capricorn. Thank you so much for being here. Your cards are already dropping. So, thank you so much for being here. You're so welcome to my channel. This is for your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus sign. I'll suggest that you check all of them or where your strong planets are so that you can understand as this is a general reading, okay? So today we're doing a reading what's coming up for you till the end of November. We have just a couple of days left and it's quite important. We just came out of a new moon in Scorpio. We are coming till the end of Mercury retrograde and Saturn retrograde. They're all going direct towards the end of this month. Very short period between them. So a lot of things moving forward, okay? All this stagnate feeling of stagnation and everything needs communication, delays, all of that, it's all coming forward, and all your discipline, all your commitment, you'll see great results now. So I do hope you've been working on that, okay? So we're going to be having three different columns here today. We're going to start the first one with health, and this talks about body, mind, and soul, mentally, physically, emotionally, what's going on there for you. The middle one, we're going to have wealth. Now, this is including your finances, your work, career, job opportunities, all of that. And the last one, we have relationships. Now, relationships talking about any type of relationship in your life. Okay, so this could be connections, romantic, of course, friendships, networking, collaborations, relationship with your bosses, all of that. Okay, so with siblings, parents, all of that good stuff. So let's start here and see what comes up for you. As we are starting here, I would invite you to leave me a thumbs up there from the beginning so it allows me to see that you're enjoying this and help me to build the channel. And we have three cards straight away. So for your health, we have the Knight of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles. Now for your wealth, we have the Chariot. Yes, beautiful. What else do we have here? The Death card and the Hierophant. So we have three major arcana for your wealth. Something here is definitely happen because it's meant to happen. And then for relationships, and there's no way of turning back on that, the Hermit, okay. We also have the Judgment. Oh, and the Strength. Okay, so 9 cards, 6 cards major arcana. So wealth and relationships, there's really not much you can do about it because major arcana, you're going to clarify, of course, but this feels very, very interesting. Now, I do sense here when it comes to your health, mind is very active here, okay? So we start with the Knight of Swords. There's a lot of things here. Remember, like as I said, Mercury retrograde, so there could be a lot of thinking about what happened in the past, all the situations that happened in the past. And this could be a recent past or the long past, okay? Thinking about people from the past, situations. Now, people from the past, it doesn't have to be just romantic, but it could be that friend, that sibling, that situation that happened, right? With a coworker, in the supermarket, in the coffee shop, you name it, right? We also have the Eight of Swords. Now, this could be very stuck in your mind, feeling like there's nothing I can do about this, and feeling trapped in your mind, right? The overthinking, the spiraling, and all of that. And then we have the Six of Pentacles. So the need for give and receive. Which part are you? Are you on the giving part or in the receiving part? Because this feels like this card is asking for balance when it comes to that. But let's clarify this card and see what else wants to come out for you, okay? So we're going to clarify with another deck. I did pre-shuffle this deck before we start this reading, but I'll just give it a few ones here. Okay, if you haven't hit that like button, this is your chance to do it. So for the Knight of Swords, we have the World. Yes, it's time to end with the past. Okay, we're like closing the doors with the past, closing the door with situations. And this doesn't mean you're going to stop talking to people. It means you're going to just clear the chapter, finish the chapter about a situation with a person or a group of people, okay? Now, for the Eight of Swords, we do have the Five of Wands, getting rid of the, and this feels very strong. The Eight and the Five of Swords, it feels very much about something that happened in the past, Maybe someone betrayed you. Maybe something happened there that was very unfair to you, and you're still working on that. It's time to end that. Remember, the world is right there. It's time to end with the situation, because I see that some of you are already leaving behind certain people, certain contacts, certain groups, communities, and all of that. So it doesn't mean that you're going to stop talking to people. You're going to stop allowing them to influence your own energy. Okay. And then for the Six of Pentacles here, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So coming into a very stable part. So the moment that you were able to close that situation about the mind, getting rid of all of that, because I feel that for some of you, you really, really need to end this chapter. You have to end this situation with the past, making peace with it, letting it go, whatever techniques you can use, constellations, whether this is about just closing chapter, journaling, talking to the people if you can, just have that final conversation, which you don't have to, right? If it's very painful for you. And what is that going to do? That's going to bring you a lot of stability. Look at that. The Queen of Pentacles with the Six of Pentacles. And this means that suddenly your life is going to start moving forward dramatically positively. Okay, so we also see here, by you helping, this came as a very specific message. As you help someone overcoming something, it could be a financial help, your doors of opportunity open up for you. Okay, it's like a payback. You do something and the universe just brings it back to you multiplied. Okay, so that's really, really positive for you. Just stay put with your mind. Okay, it's time. It's time. I feel like it's time. And it's interesting, we have another 5 days, and this Five of Wands, it's giving me 5 days. So by the end of this month, this situation is clear. So well done for you, Capricorn. Now let's continue here. Okay, with your wealth. Chariot, amazing. The Death card, starting something new, and the Hierophant for the long term. Now I do have this, actually the three cards are very spiritual. Okay, connecting with your emotions, Scorpio season, and this we just right, came out of Scorpio season, and this is very, very strong in terms of closing a door, starting a new one. I'm just realizing I did mention the opposite before. That we just came, yeah, Scorpio and Sagittarius. Anyway, I'm sure someone will notice that and mention. Anyway, so coming back here into this reading, um, longevity, okay, for the long term. Something here comes for the long term, whether this is a new place, a new job, new career, new business, you starting new, whatever is coming up, it feels that it's for the long term. Okay, this is, and when you look at this Chariot, we're talking about independence, we're talking about you doing your thing. Okay, you being the leader here, we're talking about a lot of leadership, starting over. You don't need to have, sometimes you can start a business with no money and you can grow pretty much, right? Um, and that's what I see here, because I see you teaching something. Okay, so there's leadership, leadership, leadership. I see you teaching people with this Hierophant. It's like you master something and you're helping people. Maybe you could be a tarot reader, maybe you could be an energy worker or something like that. Doesn't have to be this type of work. It could be something else. It could be you coaching people. You know about something and you're showing them, right? Maybe I'm talking to single parents and they just giving advice on how to, you know, raise a child, for example, right? So let's clarify here. With the Chariot, another major arcana, the Hangman, the oak tree here. So there's definitely here the need to see things differently and act differently, okay? Because this leadership here in the Chariot is about you taking a bold step forward, and it comes from a different perspective. So I see you changing. I see you for the next 5 days or so, you are changing something. You are understanding something better. You might even be changing the way you see yourself, and business world. For the death card, we have the Six of Cups. We could be talking about leaving behind something. This feels like a dream that was never yours. Okay, and the death card is here. This feels like you had a dream that was never your dream. Someone said, this is your dream. And you never felt it was 100% your dream. Okay, so you're moving forward with something here. So that's interesting. And then for the Hierophant here, what else do we have? The Six of Pentacles. Yeah, so we have six, six. The second time that the Six of Pentacles shows up here with the Hierophant, I see that you are offering something here. But in this specific Six of Pentacles here, you actually see this person is trying to take advantage. So as you are building up something from a place of spirit, of trust, of following the rules, right, of this from an ethical point of view, you might ended up attracting people that are not ethical. They want to take advantage, and that's okay. You know, all you have to do is just acknowledge that and understand that that can happen in any business. Okay, any business. Um, but it's not your deed to call or not call. You know, you just have to take action towards what you believe it's right and what's not. And of course, if you have to say no to people, it's your job, it's your business, it's your service, you know. You don't have to hire every single person that comes to you asking for your service. You can also decide, because you decide if you want to accept a client or not. Okay? Just the same way you go to an interview and your employee, your HR, they decide who they want to hire or not. Same here. Okay? So, and then we move on into this relationship part. Now, the relationship part, I do see that some of you may have been gone to some sort of solitude because you have the Hermit here, again, a major arcana. This was necessary. For some of you, this was very, very necessary for you to understand something, for you to put yourself first, find your light, to put yourself first before the right person, the right people, the right community comes. Because when you value yourself, you value everything, and people value you as well, okay? The moment you know your worth, you know your strength, you know what you've been going through and how courageous you are, everything around just comes into fruition and feels much nicer, okay? Now, for the Hermit, we have the Knight of Swords, and this is potentially why you needed to spend some time in solitude, because there's a potential that still, till the end of the month, there could be a situation from the past. This could be friendships, bosses, relationships, and all of that. And they might come with wanting to take you back for in some way, shape, or form. So the moment you know your worth, you know what's best for you. Not what they're saying, but how they make you feel. Okay? Now, for the judgment here, we have two cards. I'll take them. Whoa, the Sun and the Judgment. So we have confirming the judgment is the judgment. So I was talking before about the right people. And yes, this is the right people coming to shine, to bring good stuff, because you're open with the Sun here, okay? I haven't had a reading with so many major arcana in a reading in a long time. And with the strength, we have the Empress. Yes, you know your worth, you know what you're capable of. And I have a lot of Capricorns here, extremely empowered. You went through a very hard time. Remember the beginning here in the health part, the mental side, something happened in the past. That was huge, huge lessons for you, so that in the future and now, coming to the end of this month, you know exactly your worth, who deserves your attention, who doesn't, who comes with good intentions, who doesn't, who should you remain with, and who should you not. okay? What is yours to keep and what it's not? Who to say no, who to say yes. Wow, there's a lot of discernment here. There's so much discernment and so much all of that. I love this reading for you. I'm actually excited for you, Capricorn. So just to end this beautifully, let's get a card from the Angels of Atlantis. And as I shuffle this, just let me know if you're enjoying. Leave me a thumbs up, subscribing to my channel, all of that beautiful stuff. So let's just see here. Yes, Raziel, faith. Okay. Let's see what faith is bringing. Faith. Okay. It's a very beautiful card full of stars. Do you see that? It's very nice. Fate wishes to be present at this time of your life, and Raziel similarly desires to help you. Make a sacred call for this to this archangel as you make your leap of faith when courage is needed to flee from all that is familiar. As you embark on your new adventure, the subtle vapors of the universal mysteries will support you. Ask yourself what it is that needs releasing from my life. Isn't that we've been talking about? You're not the same person, leaving people behind. If you hang on to a thought, feeling, or situation that needs releasing, it will only worsen. Let go and let God in. This is beautiful. Now remember, have faith. And like we said here, and this is why all this reading has been so strong about major arcana, major arcana. So spirit intervening in your life in very different levels, because you see, in very different levels here, it's intervening in your life because divine timing is here. You have judgment twice. Divine timing is here, and there's no way any person can intervene right now. If they have done before, they're not doing it anymore. Okay, so remember, general reading. If you'd like a private reading, then the description box below down there, or the first comment pinned there. There's my details. I'll see you there, or I'll see you next time in the next video. Thank you so much and enjoy the rest of the month. Take care.